All right, episode 6, and we're back. We're in quarantine, trying to put on the show so you don't have to go out and infect other people. Have a little something other than just Netflix, because I'm sure everybody's been watching everything on Netflix.
And YouTube and Hulu and
Disney Plus.
and Crunchyroll and
CBS All Access and Crunchyroll, yeah, everything. Every streaming service that everybody has, since every company needs a streaming service now.
well, yeah, cable's not important anymore, really.
No, but it breaks everything up so much. I'd really love to watch Picard, but I really don't want to pay for another streaming service.
Yeah, me either.
It's a little ridiculous. Everything's on everything. Sonny's over there looking at that box. He better not Tarzan that camera again.
Look at him. He's so cute.
Yeah, I wish we had another camera right here. Anyway, all right. Today we're going to go over some movies. Some fun movies for you to watch while you're in quarantine. I guess some honorable mentions before we get started is Quarantine, which is the American version of the movie Record, R-E-C, Rec. It was, I think it was made in Mexico originally, or somewhere in a Latin country because it's all in Spanish. And it was, have you seen Quarantine?
I don't think so.
No?
You're talking about the one that's on Netflix right now, right?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, people get trapped in an apartment building, and people are like going crazy because it's like a rabies kind of virus.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen that.
It's pretty good. I heard the original's better.
Movie night.
Yeah. But everybody's like, no, I'm not gonna watch something with subtitles. So whatever. But yeah, it's a remake. And there was a second one, because the first one was all first person from like a newscaster. So it was all kind of like a shaky cam, first person, kind of Cloverfield-ish.
Yeah.
The second one isn't
Blair
like
Witch.
that. Yeah. But
God, that was awful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Except not terrible.
It's like, watch me run through the woods. Shake, 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 shake.
For half an hour screaming about nothing. Basically doing the
not.
the ghost hunter guys, just like, what was that? Was that a ghost? You're like,
did you hear that noise? That was my foot stomping over there. That you could, was echoing.
like, no, Jeff's just peeing over there. Nothing. So yeah, that was a good movie. Outbreak, of course, classic.
Mm-hmm.
Contagion, which that was really misrepresented. I got so hyped for Contagion when that came out. It was a Matt Damon film.
It wasn't good, or what was the problem?
It was good, but it wasn't what they advertised it to be. Like in the...
Oh, so it was one of those movies where they show like the cool little scenes of, like for the trailer, they show like the only cool scenes, and then the rest is like them in an office building or something. You know what I'm talking about? How movies do that?
It was like they were making it like it was going to be Matt Damon and his kid, and it was like a fight for their life, and it was like a survival movie, and I thought it was going to be like another just like people dying and people fighting like a Mad Max, but still somewhat civilized.
Yeah.
Where things hadn't completely broken down. But then it ended up being like really, really realistic. Like people quarantined in their houses and them developing a vaccine, and Dimitri Martin's in it, which was hilarious. Comedian with the big nose.
Yeah, I know who that is.
He was playing this like super serious scientist, and I'm like, no, just stop.
You better hope Dimitri doesn't reach out to you and be like, don't talk about my nose.
Oh, he knows.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows. He knows his nose and all that. But yeah, it was still a good movie. It was just it was realistic and real technical.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can't think of any other disease movies at the moment. There's a ton of them out there, though. I guess every zombie movie is kind of like that. And every zombie-esque movie. All right. Going down the list of Kim's picks. Top 10.
Yeah, top 10 movie
Top 10.
picks.
Not necessarily in any particular order. Number 1, Hush.
Shout out to Sarah.
I don't think I've ever seen Hush.
It's I've seen it probably at least 100 times, easily. Me and Sarah watch it almost every time she's here.
Oh, okay.
It's something that will never get old. It's a really good movie. She's
What's it about?
she lives in the cabin. She's deaf and mute, and she never was that way. She had she got meningitis or something weird, and that happened to her when she was a teenager. And then it's just her fighting for her life from a guy who is trying to kill her, like a guy that's breaking in or whatever.
Okay.
It's good because she uses her other senses and stuff. I don't know. It's really cool.
Okay. Gotcha. Kind of a horror slasher.
Yeah,
but
like
not
thriller.
as goofy.
Yeah, like thriller. Yeah, it's really cool.
All right. Number 2, Logan. Everybody knows that from the X-Men. Our poster up there, too. Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
When he's old.
It's the best. Oh, my gosh. That movie was so good.
It was really good. It's probably the best X-Men movie.
And then, spoiler, the moment in the bedroom with Patrick Stewart. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Professor X. That hit you right in the feelings.
Yeah. I almost lost it that day.
Number 3, Quiet Place. Great. Big Tuna. A.K.A. Mr. William M. Buttlicker. John Krasinski.
Dude, that movie was really good, too. But now they're saying, you know how they were doing a number 2?
Mm-hmm.
They're not doing it anymore.
Why not?
It said that, I think it was because of the corona. I'm not really for sure, but they had to stop their,
Oh, yeah. All movies are getting pushed back.
No, I know, but they had to stop their production or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said they're not going to start it back up. So, like, I don't know. It was like a Facebook thing. I didn't, like, actually read it. But I'm like, great. Kind of was looking forward to that.
It's probably just getting pushed back and people are overblowing it just for views on Facebook or whatever.
I don't know.
Number 4, I Am Legend. Not a zombie movie. People always say it's a zombie movie, but it's not. Because they're not zombies.
What are they?
They're mutated people. I mean, they think, they collectively do things methodically. They communicate to one another. They can't go out in the sunlight. They're, like in the book, the original book, they were vampires. They're more akin to vampires in that movie.
All the movies I've said so far have all been, like, kind of like heart stabbing, like Quiet Place, that moment when he does that, you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
I hated him for doing that, but I loved him. And then I Am Legend when the dog, you know.
Yeah, that's the first half of your list.
Yeah.
And he has to kill Sam. Number 5, Zootopia.
The best, like, one of the best movies out there. It's so fun.
That's, is that DreamWorks or is that Pixar? I think it's DreamWorks.
I don't know. I feel, well, I don't know. You and Sarah just buy me movies and I just watch them. I don't look into it.
Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
Well, I knew it was Disney. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was that or it was a Pixar movie. They're, Disney owns Pixar, so that's why they have all those on there too. All right, 6, Secret Life of Pets 1 and 2. Just kind of group them together.
I feel like, I mean, number 1 was good, but I feel like number 2, especially because I watched it like last night. I really, really like that movie.
Yeah.
I like all of it. There's not a part of the movie I don't like. It's not boring. It's not anything. It's fun. Has good character development, with the little baby that grows old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Got Harrison Ford as the one older dog.
I don't know. That's a good movie.
It isn't. It is a really good movie. It's got a lot of good character development for the
and
main.
then Chloe the cat,
main dog.
100% me.
Yeah, that's true. And our cats, when they want your attention, they just get in your face.
Yeah, it was seriously like watching Fred on TV. That's what it seemed like. Like, I love the part where Chloe's owner gave her too much catnip, and she's making all those weird noises, and she's like, "Is that noise coming from me?" She's like, like making all those weird noises, and I'm just like, I love this.
Like Sunny freaking out. All right. Number 7, Bolt.
That's a very good thriller. That makes you, oh my God. I don't know how people can watch that and not like tear up. There's moments of that where I'm just like, oh my God. And then at the end, and I'm just like, yeah, because it was ended how you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cartoon. Of course, it's going to have a good ending, typically.
Yeah, sometimes.
Just like Up. Oh my God, that should be on my list. I freaking love that movie.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was really good. Number 8, Finding Dory.
Way better than Finding Nemo.
I actually like Finding Nemo better.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Divorce.
I don't know. I never thought Dory, I'm about to call her Ellen. Dory really deserved her own movie.
Why?
I don't know.
She's amazing.
I don't know. I just don't think she's that. She's a side character to me.
No, she isn't. Nemo is a side character.
Nemo's the his name is in the movie.
I don't care. He's not worth it. He's a waste of like an hour and whatever of my time.
That movie feels like it's 5 hours long. Both of them do.
It really does. It feels long. But no, I do like Finding Nemo, but I did like Finding Dory 100 times more.
All right. Number 9, The Conjuring.
That's something I always go back to. I always like it. There's a lot of good scenes or whatever from that, because I love a lot of scary movies, even though that's the only scary movie on my list. Well, even though that isn't scary to me, but like horror films, I like all those.
Yeah, well, I'd say Hush is a horror film.
No, that's a thriller. That's suspenseful or thriller.
Yeah, I guess. I don't think I've ever seen The Conjuring.
Oh, guess what? We're watching that tonight because I'm in the mood for it.
All right. And number 10, Gerald's Game.
Oh, I guess that's kind of. I don't know what that's considered. That movie's fucked up, though.
Mm-hmm.
But in a weird way. I don't know. I liked it, but at the same time, I was like, do I like it? But I liked it enough to put it on my list.
Yeah, it's number 10. None of these are in any particular order, per se. All right.
And now we're going to go to Arthur's list, and every single movie, I'm like, why didn't I choose that one? I love that movie. Like, basically his list is my list. My list is just like a subcategory list for myself.
Number 1, Predator. I love Predator. It is a great movie that starts as like an 80s action flick and then goes into a sci-fi thriller. It goes from the stereotype of big action stars kicking ass to fighting for their lives because they're up against somebody who's more powerful than they are. And it's got 2 governors in it.
The best part about his list is he's actually showed me, I think, every single one of these movies. And every single one, I'm pretty sure anyways, he's always at the beginning been like, guess what? This is a great fucking movie. Like,
because they are.
Be excited. It's going to be awesome. And he gets kind of like giddy, like, I'm showing you something cool.
Mm-hmm. What's funny is that Van Damme was going to be the original Predator. Jean-Claude Van Damme, and he hated the suit. And it was too clunky, and they ended up being this weird lizard thing. And then they're like, nah, we're going to redesign it. And the guy who designed it on a flight out to California or something like that. And then they put it all together. And in Predators, the third movie, third movie in the Predator franchise, one of the creatures on the planet is the CGI version of what the original Predator was supposed to be. He was kind of like one of their victims that they were hunting on their like game reserve planet.
Isn't there a new Predator movie? Came out like a year or so ago.
Yeah, we saw it was called The Predator.
Yeah, I didn't
It was
like
terrible.
that. Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah,
I just
it
wanted
was.
to make sure people understood, like,
They know.
yeah.
I'm talking about the original one with Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
The Governor of California. And Jesse Ventura, who was Massachusetts governor, I think he was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. He was governor of some state. It's allergies, not corona. Number 2, Alien. The bar-setting movie for most sci-fi horror movies. Everybody. If you see a movie that's in a similar vein, you're probably going to go, oh, this is really similar to Alien, because everybody kind of took their cues from it. It's basically a horror house movie, but in space. And it was kind of the first to do it.
That was such a good movie.
It's great.
All of these movies are amazing.
Yeah, because you don't see a lot of the alien until near the end of the movie. And it's kind of like Jaws. It's just
I love Jaws. Why did I not put that on my list?
I don't know.
I could watch that forever.
It is a really
love
good movie.
Jaws.
It is a really good
There's
movie.
so many good parts of that movie where you're just like, like you're getting mad, just like the main character, like like.
Yeah, everybody's making movie mistakes. But all right, number 3, Dawn of the Dead, both of them, the original from the 80s and the 2004, the remake came out.
2004.
Yeah, 2004, 2010, that was something like that. 2004. I remember seeing it in the theater. Loved it. They're both different but similar. Just people trapped in the mall. When the original one, it was 3 people, 2 like cops, I think they were, or something, and like a reporter. But they get there by helicopter. And the first one had a biker gang scene where they get into the mall where they're staying at, because they're holed up in there for like a year. The bikers break in, and they're like, one of the guys climb around the vents using a rifle he has to kind of slowly pick them off, and then the zombies flood in, and they're like, oh shit, we gotta get out of here. The remake, they don't have it, but they're fast zombies. They're not slow-moving ones.
We should do a podcast about zombies in general.
Oh, yeah,
now that we're thinking about it, because there's so many different kinds of zombies.
Oh, yeah.
All I got to say is, all I got to say is hopefully when zombies happen, it is the slow ones, unless I start running super fast or something, because I need to be a lot faster, because they are like super fast. Some of them are so super fast.
Oh, yeah, they're people pushed out to the max all the time. I'd still want slow ones, but I don't care how good a shape I'm in. All right, number 4, Mad Max. Like the original great apocalypse movie.
Not the one that we saw in theater?
No, not that garbage-ass one. It's great effects. Everything's practical, and I love that about it. All the cars and all that, everything's well made. It just wasn't a Mad Max movie, because Mad Max isn't the main character. And he's not who he was at all. It was just Tom Hardy grunting and pointing the whole movie, and that's not who Max is. Mm-hmm. He's a good, complex character. His family was killed, and it's left him a broken man from a civilized world who goes into the savage land. Because in the original one, there was still civilization, people somewhat abiding by the law, and cops and all that. Just stuff was scarce. And then he goes in the wasteland in part 2. Instead of just being, a caveman. And they destroyed the Interceptor, which was his thing. They took away his sawed-off shotgun and his V8, which was the fastest car, and that's the only reason he survived. As long as he did, because he could outrun everybody. It'd be like Star Wars without a lightsaber and without the Millennium Falcon. And instead of
You can't have it without that.
Yeah. And instead of having Mark Hamill, he had like Bruce Willis play Luke Skywalker. Just doesn't make sense. Number 5, Hot Fuzz. Hilarious. Just I love that. I love Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. They're great. Just a funny buddy cop movie. British, real dry. Just goofy all around. I love it. You get a sense the whole time that everybody who isn't a cop is a little weird. Everybody who's on the force is really oblivious, just living in their own pseudo perfect world and all that. And they're just watching things kind of unravel, but they don't really care. Yeah. All right. Number 7, Tremors.
Such a good movie.
Kevin Bacon, love it. Older movie, but still really good.
Kevin Bacon's amazing in almost everything he does.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, there's actually a movie that he's in that probably would have been on my list. I can't think of the name of it.
Hollow Man.
No, it's Fred's running around.
Yeah, he is. He's being all Fred-like.
Hold on, let me think of what it is.
Little cubby just playing around. Him and Sonny. What's it about?
Ooh, I love that movie too. I forgot he was in that movie, The River Wild.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
That's a movie that I've watched with my mom. They go down a river. It's him and
I figured.
Meryl Streep. But that's not the movie I'm talking about.
Footloose?
No. Flatliners, that's a good movie too. I forgot about that movie.
Is it Mystic River? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm not talking about any movie about a river. I'm literally looking at the list and I was like, oh yeah, that's a good movie.
Well, you said Down the River. There's one called Mystic River, unless he has a bunch of river
movies. No, I didn't say anything about Down the River. I literally said, oh, River Wild. That's a good
River
movie.
Wild. That's what it was, yeah. River Wild. Mystic River. He's done a bunch of river movies.
Ooh, another good movie is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I've loved that movie forever.
Yeah, that is really good. I haven't seen that in forever. But anyway, yeah, it's good. It's a great movie where you only see a little bit of the creature at first. And you see stuff moving around and the earth moving, and you only see the tentacles at first, and you think, oh, a bunch of little ones, and then eventually you see the big worm, and it's actually kind of a good surprise if you've never seen the movie, and people haven't spoiled it or whatever. But yeah, I really like that movie. It's real creative, real new, different.
The movie I'm talking about is Death Sentence.
Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm. Sonny, hey, can you get him so he doesn't take that poster down? All right.
Look at Fred's face.
Uh-oh.
Sonny, be a good boy.
Yeah, your cat just tried to jump on a chair to jump on a poster on the wall to try to take it down.
Yeah, it's like he thinks that he can just go through the walls. I don't know how else to describe it. Like he thinks he could just go into the poster like, eh.
Something. He just wants to take it down. He's just curious. All right. Number 8, Step Brothers.
Such a good movie.
It is real hilarious. I love Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly.
Them together is like perfection.
It is. They almost feel like they're really brothers, and
they're perfect for each other.
Yeah, they're like they're like how Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson were.
Yeah.
For like a lot of the 90s and early 2000s.
They remind me of like how good and close Key and Peele are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
It's just funny. Because that is how they are. They're just two goofy dudes that work so well together. I wish they were in more stuff. Just like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. They just have that great synergy, and it works really well. Number 9, Tropic Thunder. Robert Downey Jr. I believe he was nominated for an Oscar for that movie. For him playing an Australian man, playing a black guy, disguised as a Vietnamese guy in that movie.
Which probably wouldn't fly nowadays.
Oh, no, you couldn't make that now. People would be super offended. Even he said that on the Joe Rogan podcast. He's like, no, I can never do that now.
The Joe Rogan experience.
Whatever. Yeah, I love that. It's great because there's so much going on, but it fits so well that they're in this movie. They think they're making, but real stuff is happening, and there's consequences to stuff. Like their director dying and blowing up, and they think it's fake. He's
they
picking up his
eventually
head.
Realize it, right?
Oh yeah, they do eventually.
I've only seen that movie once, and that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they figure it out after a while. Jack Black's secretly addicted to cocaine the whole movie, and he's trying to get his fix.
Who isn't?
And the one dude's secretly gay, but he's trying to hold it in, but eventually it kind of comes out. And then there's the map reading guy who's just kind of the normal dude, and everybody in Ben Stiller is really taking the role too seriously because he's all washed up. Oh, I love it.
You know what I'm surprised isn't on your list? What is the name of that movie that you love so much that I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Ben Stiller.
Zoolander? Oh, I love Zoolander. That is such a good movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is. I don't know how you don't like that movie. I love Zoolander.
I don't think I've honestly ever seen it all the way through.
No, we're watching that tonight.
No, we're watching The Conjuring tonight.
Then we're watching Zoolander right after that.
No, I'll fall asleep. I'm tired.
Keep smacking you. Like, wake up. Pow, 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 pow.
It's like earlier with Digimon.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm awake, and then I was like,
what? It was just kind of a filler episode, so we're fine.
no, I want to watch it. We have to go back.
Okay. Number 10, Shawshank Redemption.
One of the best movies that was ever made.
Oh yeah. It's damn near a perfect movie. It's so good. It's so it's
perfect.
Yeah. It's great. It's so you don't see him tunneling out of prison. That's such a big shock at the end. He scammed the whole prison system, took a bunch of money.
But he scammed them, but also was good for the prison and too. Creating that big giant library and doing everyone's taxes and etc. He was there was a lot of good things about it, but he was a scam artist too.
Yeah, and that's kind of how he got the warden in trouble and all that stuff. Oh yeah. He's so inventive and creative. Oh, it's the acting's great.
Almost anything with Morgan Freeman in it, I'm a fan for.
Just about.
Love Morgan Freeman, just like I love Denzel Washington movies too.
Mm-hmm.
I love those movies too.
There's only one Morgan Freeman movie I didn't like, and that was Wanted. And that movie was just dumb.
I haven't seen that movie, Glass or whatever one it is.
Yeah,
that he's
Sam
in.
Jackson.
No, I'm talking about the one. Is it?
Yeah, because he
Wasn't
plays.
Morgan Freeman in one of those movies, the series of movies? I can't remember.
I don't think so. No.
I could have sworn he was. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I don't know. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, he's old. Just like Anthony Hopkins movies.
Yeah, well, he didn't get into movies till he was older, though.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
I mean, either of them. But yeah, that's our 2 lists. Feel free to put yours in the comments. What you like. what your favorite movies are, what you're watching during the quarantine, the little coronavirus thing. I'm glad we can still do this podcast.
Me too.
It's been a while since I put one up. I think a couple weeks. But we're have a little time off from our regular job, so we can finally do stuff like this a little more. Get it out there. We'll finally put all our 5 previous episodes up on iTunes and Stitcher. They should be up pretty soon. After they're on like pending for review and all that. So yeah, hopefully they'll be up and everybody can listen to this stuff on the go. It's great.
Which will be much more convenient than people trying to listen to it on YouTube, especially when they're at work or whatever. You can't just keep your phone on YouTube the whole time in your pocket.
Yeah, some people can, but I think
majority of people can't.
Well, yeah, but I mean, some people can. That's what I said. But yeah, I think a lot of people are not at work right now.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You finally put them on.
Yeah, on podcast stuff, but
on podcast type stuff is gonna be way more convenient.
Oh yeah, but I think the view here is a lot better. All our cool stuff. I put 2 of our autographs up. I'm Jason David Frank and Ian McDermott.
Meeting Jason David Frank was really cool.
It was. He was so super chill, real friendly. Just he loves his fans. He loves doing this for the people.
Well, I would too.
Oh yeah.
Just walk up and be like, "Fuck yeah, everybody," and everyone's like, "Fuck yeah."
Meeting Ian McDermott was really cool too, because he just he speaks so eloquently, and just like he would if you met Palpatine, you're like, is he about to hit me with lightning?
I mean, everyone that we met so far has been really cool, besides one person in my eyes.
Yeah, I know. But when I met Ian McDermott, I had him put on the thing on the autograph says, "Do it," and he's like, "Yeah, I had to do that line like 50 times." He's like, George, every time, I'm like, all right, no, try it this way. And I'm like, you're just referring to George Lucas. It's so weird. Like, oh, just Georgie, whatever, you know. And he said it, if he's like, do it, do it, do it. Until I got it right.
I would have just been like, do it.
Do it, damn. Nah. Oh, man. Yeah. That was great. I think my favorite person I've met so far probably been Billy Zabka. Shorter guy, he's blonde, older.
Oh, I know exactly who he is. You don't have to explain.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know if you remember who he was.
Probably one of my favorite people that we met was probably Kevin or Riker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin was just really cool.
Oh yeah, he was. Brian, I can't think of what his last name is.
I can't think of it either, but the guy from The Office, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Holburn or something, I feel like.
See what his name is real quick. I like having this right here.
H something, right?
Brian Bogman. Baumgar. Bogner?
I don't know how I got H something, but whatever.
I don't know.
I liked meeting him, and I liked meeting Commander Riker.
Jonathan Frakes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The fist bump thing is still the best.
Yeah, that was probably the best, but I just love that I was, like, so, like... Starstruck from him.
Yeah, it was cute.
Just because, I mean, he's, like, a ladies' man on the show, and I'm just like... Hey.
Yeah, you kind of feel that. You feel his aura.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I didn't even say anything. Not even a hi, kiss my ass, nothing. Like, didn't
You're like
say
Ryan
anything.
From The Office.
And I'm just like sitting there and I'm just staring at him. He's probably like, girls do this all the time. You know, like he's probably like, yeah.
Nerds. Yeah, you were like Ryan from The Office. You're like, hi. That was great.
I didn't even say anything, though. That's the funny part. I didn't even say a word.
Mm-hmm.
He, like, looked at me, and I was just like...
She's like, this kid. She's special. Don't mind her. She doesn't know what she's doing. It's great. Yeah, that was so funny.
I do want to meet him again, just so I can say something like, hi. Watch me go up there again and be like,
you were on the show?
You guys got food there?
It'd be a trick question. Yeah.
But we can't do anything right now because all the Comic-Cons are canceled or rescheduled. Well, I should say they're rescheduled, but realistically,
we don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's really freaking great.
Yeah, because Indiana was supposed to be this month. I think it would have been. Well, what's the date? Yeah, it would have been like last weekend, I think.
Indiana?
Wasn't Indiana in April?
I thought.
Or March?
Well, today it's March, so Indiana should have been this weekend as far as I know, because it's typically always...
Yeah. March or April.
Yeah, it's always the end of March, beginning of April. It goes...
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of weird because the way the weekend is.
Yeah. Then who knows if Novi, Michigan Comic-Con will be. Motor City Comic-Con.
Novi, Michigan.
Whatever,
Like, what the hell?
I was trying to think when that'll be, because that's usually in May.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows how long it's going to last.
Well, they don't know if that one's going to be rescheduled or not.
Yeah.
And the Lansing one is rescheduled now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one's just straight canceled. I'm not really sure, because that's the really small one.
Yeah, that's the local one. All the ones in Ohio are pushed back. Yeah, all the ones we usually go to. And it's sad. I hope they're spread out enough that we can go to all of them, and there's not a couple on the same weekend. I'm like, well, we got to make a choice.
Well, I just hope the coronavirus ends, because realistically, the longer it goes, like all summer long, we ain't gonna be able to do shit.
No. Well, we had a bunch of vlogs planned for going to Comic-Cons and other
New
nerdy...
York and Chicago and possibly California and...
Yeah, a bunch of stuff, but can't really do that now. All the flights are kind of...
Shut down.
Either shut down or kind of like need to fly. And everything's, only essential stuff's open, which is... it's kind of like it's like Contagion. Just a really not great movie. Going on right now.
We could do like a vlog style movie of just us, like us in the quarantine. Just be like, all I'm picturing is like, for some reason, Michael Scott, where he's just like, I'm so scared.
Oh, doing the Blair Witch knockoff. Yeah, we could.
Yeah, but do it with just us. That'd be so funny.
We do kind of like movie watch-alongs. Movie watch with us, where we don't show the movie itself, but we have like a start time so you could sync the podcast with the movie. We can just commentate the whole time.
I mean, we could.
Yeah. I don't know how popular it'd be, but...
I don't know. Me personally, if I was going to watch a movie, I would not want someone being like, anyways, this is happening right now, blah, 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 blah. Like, the whole time. I'd be like, shut up. I'm trying to watch this movie.
It'd have to be something you've seen before.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I would hope people would do that.
Yeah. But you'd have to play it along with the movie, too. I don't know. I don't know if people like that kind of stuff.
I don't know. But we can, for real, do some movie reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Watch some movies like how I was saying that we could watch all the Marvel movies right now and do literally all the Marvel movie reviews. That's a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah. It's 20-something movies. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and guess what? We're off till April 13th,
Mm-hmm.
Could be longer, could be shorter. They don't know.
Yeah.
So we should get on it after The Conjuring tonight.
Yeah, we'll do a review on that.
Watch him get real scared.
Yeah. No.
One time he was scared on a roller coaster. It was so cute.
Hey, Iron Dragon isn't for pussies. Or whatever the hell Joe said.
Can't remember.
Something like that. Oh, I love this. I love the Surface Pro. It's so nice having this right here. Eventually, we're going to get a TV, hook stuff up, and then we'll have
I mean, we have the TV. We just need a table at the moment.
Yeah. We plug it in, and we'll do like a picture-in-picture on the screen with us, and you can see when I'm typing, or if we have to pull up any pictures or some kind of video or something.
Yeah, just
clip or whatever.
Clip it right up on there.
Yeah. Or stuff from our upcoming vlogs that we'll eventually have. Just doing goofy stuff. So
we need to get a drone.
Yeah, we do.
Can we buy one now? We got the money.
Yeah, we can. Thinking about that Mavic Air.
You don't want a Trailhawk?
No. That Mavic is like super compact. I like that about it.
Okay, we can do whatever you want.
Because they have a couple other ones. Like the ones, a lot of them are so like big and clunky.
That's what she said.
But I like having it super small. We get one backpack and put all our camera stuff and everything in there.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I like having it super small.
Yeah. What is it? Nope, it's... Yeah, here we go.
You need to kind of like label those or just...
Yeah.
You could put it on the laptop right now, like have a little side screen and just be like, red, this is this this
Well, I
sound.
need to update this because I can put it over to a different panel. It'll say what's what.
Oh, okay. Update it. You have the time.
I know.
Stop being a lazy bone.
I know. I just haven't brought it upstairs to the main computer to be able to do that. Yeah. But, yeah, we're going to have a lot of time on our hands to watch movies. I think everybody is at this point. Watching movies, doing reviews, all that good stuff. If you'd like us to review anything, leave it in the comments. Or hit us up on Facebook or Instagram, Nerd Happening. Put links in the description, and it's on our main YouTube page for links for our social medias and all that good stuff. You see all our little extracurricular activities, a lot of pictures of the cats. Had a couple of them lounging around during the quarantine. Every day's quarantine for them.
I think they're already annoyed of us, though.
Oh, yeah. I think every pet is.
Yeah, like, no, well, maybe. They're not acting upset or anything. It's just the fact that, like, they're trying to nap and we're, like, home when...
Usually we're not.
Well, because I work first shift and he works third. So, which he's switching that soon. But, so he will come home in the morning as I am already gone and he'll go to bed. And then I don't come home till 4 o'clock. So basically, like, they're used to Arthur just sleeping.
Effectively not being here.
Yeah. And so they sleep. So now that we're, like, home and we're doing stuff, they just kind of keep looking at me like...
When you gonna leave?
Yeah, when you gotta leave? Bitch, shut up. Like, stop petting me. Leave me alone. Stop holding me.
Mm-hmm. Used to a little bit of free time and doing all their cat drills. Little combat drills and gymnastics.
Yeah. But I love them.
Oh, yeah. Love our little fur balls. Even if they're annoying sometimes.
Fred is never annoying, so don't ever talk about my baby that way.
No. Sunny's a little...
Sunny is a whole different story.
Yeah.
Sunny reminds me of you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm just teasing.
Putting my butt in your face and all that. When you're on the bed.
You said it on the podcast.
When he does that.
No, he doesn't really do that to me though.
He'll do that.
He has got a lot better. You know, he likes pettings now and.
Well, when I'm lying in bed, he'll jump up here and like he's like right in my face and then
his
he'll
butt.
Like, no, his face, and he'll like sniff my face, and then I'll pet him and then he'll like turn around so he can walk and drag along my hand, but then he like puts his butt right in my face. Kind of unintentionally.
Maybe he's wanting you to sniff it like Fred Hills.
Oh, yeah, he gets right up in there.
Fred, when he sniffs Sonny's butt, is so funny because his face will just be like it will go so deep into his ass.
He's wearing a coronavirus mask. It's kind of what it looks like.
No, but we're going to be doing a lot of stuff during the quarantine. I'm going to do, obviously, a lot of cleaning, a lot of painting, a lot of just getting stuff situated. And I also want to break the backyard. And, you know, Arthur might sew.
Yeah, we might start working on some cosplay stuff.
Yeah, some cosplay stuff.
We figure out what we want to do.
Yeah, just try to do different things, you know.
We'll post stuff like that on Instagram so you guys check it out.
Plus, we're going to be doing a friendly competition of working out to see who's superior.
We'll see.
No, it's just going to be fun. We just need to get healthy and fun. So we're just trying to have fun with everything.
Yeah. Bear a little
we
go while we're off for like a month.
Yeah, we definitely need Fred to work out too.
Yeah, he's going to be a little chunker.
He's a little chunky.
Yeah.
He's so cute though.
He is. He's a great little kitty.
Like last night, Arthur fed them, and Fred was trying to convince me that he didn't. So he was just sitting next to me, like staring at me the way he always does, like, feed me. And he's like, no, I fed him. And I'm like, did you? And then,
Oh yeah, he's trying to be slick.
Speaking of which, did you feed him this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Because when I just fed them at 7, there was like no food in there.
He's been scarfing that stuff.
Well, yeah, because we were cutting them in like half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he's a little chunky baby.
Yeah, he's eating a lot.
Well, he takes after me.
Me too.
As Sonny walks by, like, I'm thin.
Yeah, he's super active. He's like doing backflips in the middle of the air. It's great.
I love how high he can jump.
Mm-hmm.
Because Fred can't jump that high. I don't know if it's just because of his...
I think he's older.
Well, yeah, but I also think he had some type of leg damage before.
Yeah, he's a little...
He has kind of like a...
Well, he was a stray, so...
Yeah, so... But I just love how Sonny can, like, reach the ceiling.
I think Fred's older, fatter, and hurt. Sonny's young and
he's
vibrant.
He's not fat. He's full and voluptuous.
He's fluffy.
And thick. He's not fat.
Oh, man. All right. Well, yeah, I think that's good enough for now. I think we kind of got a good update on what we're doing, how things have been. We've been slacking on the podcast a little bit, but
not anymore.
Real life's kind of getting in the way.
Not anymore.
Nope.
You just have to tell yourself, you have to push yourself to want to do something, regardless if you're tired or not. Just do it just to do it. That's how you get things done.
Yeah, we're going to be a little more consistent here. We're going to have a few people on, more local people, so we're not just busting whoever, getting the virus. So, yeah, all right. That was episode 6. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook. Give us a like.
Represent.
Yeah, we'll be on iTunes and Spotify here pretty soon, whenever they're pending.
Is that what you said, Spotify?
Yeah.
Earlier, I thought you said Stitcher.
Did I say Stitcher? No, it's Spotify.
Because I was thinking this whole time, like, what the hell is a Stitcher?
No, Stitcher's another podcast. Maybe I got it mixed up. But yeah, iTunes and Spotify.
Oh, okay.
Submitted them on there. They should be up here in the next couple days. Just keep a lookout for that.
I don't think we can ever put anything down in those bottom 2 cavities because Fred loves sitting in those.
Yeah, he does.
Look how cute he is. Oh, my God.
But yeah, all right. Till next time. Shouldn't be too long. See you later. Bye.
Peace out.